Pull up on Auntie at Trap Trees. Roll up a blunt and come eat with me. We wanna honor and uplift you based on the hustle that you do. Come on and treat with us. Infused wings and cake jars, waffle and cheesecakes, brownies and crispies. Come on and trap with me. Late night trapping with Auntie. Come on and pull up at Trap Trees. Late night trapping with Auntie. Come on and pull up at Trap Trees. Come on and Trap Trees. Late night trapping with Auntie. Queen Kalani presents Trap Trees. Trap Trees. Trap Trees. Trap Trees.
What up, though? You got Auntie here with my guest tonight is, what's your name now?
Danny.
Danny. You know, Auntie, I'm fucked up. I forgot them home. My nephew named Danny. But anyway, Danny, I met him up here with, yeah. They come on after me, you know, their show, you know, good people, shout out to them. Shout out to Jay Black, you know, the engineer, you know. And he told me that he did clothing, you know, so he brought some of his clothes. But anyway, I'm gonna ask my questions first before we get started talking about, you know, your clothing line and how you got started and put the people up on, you know, what you got going on here. So my first question is, like, if you could, like, smoke and hang out with 3 people, dead or alive, who would they be and why?
I say if I could smoke, hang out with 3 people, dead or alive. But the first one had to be my great grandma. She passed away.
Right.
She passed away when I was younger, so she never really got to see me as a grown man.
Wow,
you know, with my son running around, meet my girlfriend. So just those little moments. Somebody who I like to smoke with alive, you know, probably Wiz.
Yeah.
I think he might have some good gas. You know,
oh yeah, his gas is good.
You
I
know
would
what
smoke
I'm
that
saying?
gas.
And it'd be dope to meet him. You know, just to get a vibe.
Yeah.
I like how he capitalized on what he did and how he popularized his whole movement, made it cool when it wasn't cool. You know, it's destigmatized. He destigmatized it a lot in today's society. So you know, I like to speak with innovators and things of that nature. So and another person I might like to have a conversation with, Virgil. You know, just being a black designer and being able to separate himself from other brands, still being taken serious in that space. Being a black designer, you know, like, cause we don't get taken serious in that space. Like when some people say you want that for that, you want this price for that, but you gotta respect us just like you respect the Louis Vuitton or whatever. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? When you go in them stores, you ain't asking or negotiating the price, you just paying. So it's just learning how, you know, I studied how he branded himself and how he put himself out there to, you know, be taken serious as a black designer.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So my next question is, how did you get started with your brand? How did you come up with your name? You know, and tell me a little bit about your, you know, your clothing, your branding.
So, my name of my clothing company is 2P's Apparel Co.
Okay.
And I was saying is, comparison kills happiness. Perception is never reality. We are less different than we are alike. We are 2P's. And that basically just say, I started it because during the pandemic, I'm gonna go back. You know, I'm kind of all over the place, but I'm gonna go back, start from the beginning. I always did music. I always loved to do music, so I'm in a group called Danny Hill. Shout out to Simo. So The name
Y'all
of
got to come on the show.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get him.
I'm
have to get him to come on the
drop
show.
some lines.
Simo, you hear that, man?
Simo, you know y'all got to
You
come
know,
hang
I
out
did.
with Auntie. You know, drop some beats and shit.
It'd be hard to
you
get
know
Simo
what
to
I'm
get out
saying?
how he's so low
Simo,
key.
you know, you got to come out, you know, show
You
your
hear that,
face.
Simo? You gotta come trap with Auntie, man.
Don't be trapped with Auntie. We get fucked up, have a couple drinks, then, you know.
Yeah.
Loosen up, you be ready to drop them beats and them notes over here.
And he's super hard. He can rap super hard. He just so low key, so humble. But so that's we had an album called 2 Peas in a Pod, but it became deeper and more than that when I lost my job during the pandemic, and I was just going through like. I would call it like a depression, just like feeling defeated, you know, because I've been working at this specific job since I was 20 years old. So from 20 to 26, I had the same job. Became relying on this income, just learning like life, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when I lost the job and just going through that, I just had to take a mental shit, if you will, just mentally. Cause I had real bad anxiety, like what I'm gonna have. I got a son at the time, you know, like my girl. Like, I got my 401k, but it's just like how I feel about work now is just different. Like, I can't give you my all when I know you can just snatch my livelihood like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if something that I can't control, you know. So at the end of the day, that realize like, dang, we all 2P no matter. With the COVID, you can get sick. No matter how much money you got, you can lose your job on something that don't even involve you. Like, at the end of the day, like, we just all striving to be happy. And granted, like, with the job, I was happy because I was having money, but I wasn't happy inside. You know what I'm saying? So losing the job taught me that inner happiness was most important. So that's when I just realized, like, yeah, me and my cousin 2Ps with the rapping, but in reality, the whole world, we all 2P. We all just striving for happiness at the end of the day.
Exactly. And we all, you know, with depression, you know, that's just a thing, you know, but you overcame it. You had a solution, and without even knowing it.
Yeah, I just used to sit up, I just used to look at my son, like, cause it was some moment, like, I forget the exact name, but you just feel defeated, like you want to give up, like you just like want to be done with it, like, man, I ain't never going to work, like, whatever, like, it is what it is, like, but it's just like I look at my son, I look at my family, like, I can't give up, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna give up, but for me to keep going from job to job and expecting a different result, me to be financially free and for my mind to be clear, that's called going insane. So I'd be crazy to think a different example gonna come just because I went to another company, you know. So that's when I started moving different and looking at money different and studying, you know, rich dad, poor dad, how to invest, you know, just trying to figure out different ways, but still get my message across to everybody. Because when you scroll on your IG, all you see is yourself comparing yourself to this person comparing themselves to that. It's all the big competition at the end of the day, what they try to put us in, but in reality, we all one and the same. We ain't nothing without each other. Like, if don't nobody come on and support Trappin with Auntie, then you don't nobody watch, then what we doing it for? Don't nobody buy my clothes, what we doing? We need each other. We all 2Ps at the end of the day. So that's the message I'm trying to show. Like Andre said, if I live by the beat like you live check to check, but if you don't move your feet, then I don't eat. So we like neck and neck. It's always been there, like, but people don't understand, like, that we need each other. We all 2Ps. Ain't nobody better than the other. We all one and the same at the end of the day.
That's what I try to get people to see. You know, I support all. Look, when I tell you I love my people and what they got going, it don't matter what you got going on. I support you. You know what I'm saying?
And you let them know a greatness within them too.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about too. Like, I ain't saying that, oh, now, like, you 2P, that's demeaning you as a person. I'm saying there's greatness in all of us. Exactly. Don't compare yourself to the next person. Don't compare yourself to this person, because you great just being you.
Exactly. In your own way.
In your own way. We all 2Ps. Exactly. Somebody looking at you just like you looking at this person, but you will never know how they admire you. But you know, it's always somebody looking. Just know you great. You know, and you ain't never got to prove that. And you ain't got nobody to impress. We all 2Ps.
Look, you know, like I'm tell you, like Mike Jones. Back then, he didn't know me. When I met you gonna be out. Like, what was that shit Mike Jones saw?
Who? Right? He's like, back then they didn't want me. Now hot they all.
Now, when I get hot, y'all gonna be all like, Auntie. But that's true. I'm just making a joke of things, but that's true. We are all peas, and we have to. And I'm a big believer of supporting each other, because I figure when I make it, you make it, and whatever, but we're all here together, and we have to support one another, because at the end of the day, all we got is each other.
That's all we got. We got to relate to one another at the end of the day. We can't always be trying to stun on our friend or stun on our fellow person, or at the end of the day, we got to look at each other like, man, I see where you coming from. I can relate to you. And if in the smallest moment, I always try to relate to a person before I try to judge them. Like, why would they do that? Like, because people always want us to go automatically. He shouldn't ever. Well, you don't know what the person. You know what I'm saying?
You don't
They can
know
be
their
you.
story.
They can be you tomorrow. At the end of the day, life gonna affect us all. We all two peas living in this simulation called life, but we trying to figure it out and find happiness. Like, that's all I'm trying to spread to people. Like, we all one and the same.
We are. We all have different gifts and different, qualities.
And we here to provide that to the world, and then go to the next chapter of life, whatever that may be, whatever you may believe in after life or whatever. But we here to provide our gift to the world, share that with others, and then move on. That's what we out here to do. Whatever your gift is, we gotta find it. But some people get caught in, I gotta work this job, and they end up working out for 30 years. They never find what they true, their true calling is, and that's why I say the blessing in disguise was me getting fired, because I was there 6 years. I had reached my ceiling. I was moving on. I was becoming complacent. So I felt like that was God way of just saying, this ain't what you really need to be doing. You always had your music. You always had this your calling. Cause I look back on it, I always sold candy in school. I always was somewhere trying to, find a different hustle, trying to find out what can I do, cut some grass or whatever. And I just got away from that when I became older and got a job. We grow up until I just seen my parents go to work every day. So it's just like, like that's the only way I'm getting some money. That's what they want us to think. But in a materialistic society,
that was your mindset.
That's all I knew. Granted, I got the chance to go across the sea, go to China, spend weeks over there, study foreign language. But all I knew was work. I ain't never see my parents like invest in anything, like that. And, as a black community, we scared of investing like that. Initial startup, like, now you want that for that? I can go buy this. You know what I'm saying? I can go get that. Not realizing this gonna make the money back, you know what I'm saying? But that initial startup caused scares, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if these sweaters that I bought don't sell? You know what I'm saying? We doubt ourselves before we get started.
You defeated.
Yeah, we defeat ourselves. So it's just a lot of stuff I had to mentally.
Come on, dog. Marley done made it up in here. He done made it up in here. We waiting on Marley, dog. Beats in the street, Pippin.
What's going on, bro? Yeah, man. I had to come out that traffic too. Yeah, man.
But you're right about that.
Right. Like I was definitely listening, man. You're right about it. You have to invest in yourself first. You know what I'm saying, and before you get into anything, because.
But we ain't taught that. Like, that's why I make sure I teach my son, like, come here, I'm finna order these sweaters, you know what I'm saying? That's how much it costs. That's how much we gonna do it for. He 2 years old, he don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But at the same time, he knowing how to invest before I taught him how to roll some dice. We easily gonna teach our son pitch to the line. You can pick up the dollar, we understand gambling, but investing is the same as gambling, but it's more safe for you. It's a gamble though, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
life's a gamble.
Life is a gamble. That's it. That's the thing at the end of the day. But we'll teach our kids shoot dice. But we
lottery.
But we don't teach them. You can take that money. Okay, invest this. You know what I'm saying? Live within your means. Yeah. Just because you got the money, let's use this money. Like you went to work for your money, they're gonna make your money work for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like. I wasn't taught that. I'm 20. I'm finna be 27 on Sunday, so I'm just now learning these
things. Happy birthday, man.
So I'm just now learning these things at my age.
Well, we wasn't taught. My mom didn't teach me things like that. Because
and I ain't gonna say that. And at the same time, I had both of my parents, but they didn't know. You know what I'm saying? My dad, the only thing he always told me, I ain't have a daddy, so my only goal was to be there for my kids. You know what I'm saying? So it's my goal to build on what he didn't know. He was there for me, so I gotta be there for my kids and teach them what I learned. Then they gotta build on that. So they did what they supposed to do. As long as they did better than the people before them, that's all we can really, you know, ask for. I'm thankful for them. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of my parents, a lot of my people grew up without, you know what I'm saying, both parents.
Yeah, and
exactly. Because my mom just raised us. My dad didn't play a part in my life, so I get it. True. When you know, it's like it be like with women. I can say when you don't have a father, so when you get in relationships, you have that looking for that father figure in a man.
You're right.
Once you learn it, but once you learn that your worth and who you are as a woman, you know, it makes a difference. But in the beginning, you know, it's life lessons. You know, it's a struggle, but you know, you live and learn. You know, every day. But you know, I get it, and it's a blessing to have two parents, and I applaud you on being a father to your children, cause you know a lot of black men, you know, hey, shout out to my baby dad, my granddaughter's daddy. Ray, he is a good man. Ray Stovall. Shout out to Ray Stovall.
That's how
he is.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, no, you gotta give it up, like to the you know what I'm saying, to the dude that really stick in, and to the, you know, to the baby mama that don't be tripping.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. No, that mean a lot.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying. We know a lot of times the thing didn't go right. Might have been because y'all were too young, or you know what I'm saying, like that. Just situations happen. You know what I'm saying. Vibrations and frequencies didn't match. But I want to give it up to the baby mamas who don't be tripping. Right. That got some of these niggas who need to be on child support, not on child support, and the other way around too. Niggas who, you know what I'm saying, really be down for they, you know what I'm saying, kids, and no matter what the baby mama say or whatever like that, he stand his own ground, and he a man himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta respect that. Like, like I say, me and my old lady been together for 10 years since.
Oh man, beautiful.
That is.
So
that's amazing.
You know, like we started going together when she was a girl. You know, like she was 18, but still a girl. So it's like we growing together. So I'm still learning her as she grow, and we coming into really adults now. Like our mindset changing. She getting into entrepreneur mode. She want to be more financially free. So us growing together and learning each other and growing into entrepreneurs together is a beautiful thing as well.
You
like
I applaud
being able
that.
to come
that's
home
beautiful.
and bounce ideas off each other.
Yeah,
and,
no, that's beautiful.
You know, I come in the house and see her doing. She might have a client doing their hair. It just motivate me to go harder with my brand. So vice versa. So it's been a beautiful thing to grow together and learn each other as adults and from kids. You know, in high school.
So your lady do hair.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, that's what's up.
You
know, Auntie be looking for a stylist in a minute. You know what I mean?
Shout out Creation by Kiara.
Shout out to Kiara. You know, holla at your Auntie. You know, make Auntie glamorous. But anyway, you know, tell us about your brand and your clothing line.
Yeah, so now.
And how you got started on
I've been waiting on my partner to come up here, man.
Oh, yeah. So originally I started with screen printing. And I just wanted to create a brand that gave back to the people, but really express the message that I'm trying to relay to people and let everybody know at the end of the day we two P's. We less different than we is alike, and let people know ain't no such thing as a life that's better than yours. So this like my custom premium Chanel printed, like you played on the varsity team. You know, if you play any sports in school, you'll know the patches that I'm talking about. Yeah. But I got offer premium Chanel patches. They come with stickers. I also offer the full red outfit with car tees, if you will, to match the t-shirts. We got premium hats with the Chanel patch, and we also got the black embroidery. If you're interested in customizing your own shirt, we do offer that custom screen print. You select 3 colors of your liking, up to 3 colors, you know, on whatever color tee you would like, and we can do that for you as well. As you see, we got the packaging. We can ship them out. But yeah, we just giving back to the community and letting everybody know we all 2 P's, and it even say thank you for, you know, supporting us. At the end of the day, we always want to let people know thank you. Without you, we are nothing.
That's what's up. That's awesome.
This is hard, y'all.
That's dope.
I love the.
I like the pea.
The pea. The canopies.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. That's hard. That's hard.
That is.
See one of these trees.
Yeah, that's the car
These
tree.
tees.
That's
The
the
car
car
tees.
tees.
Look at them. Look.
Yeah, man.
See, look, y'all.
Real fish.
He got it on. You know what I'm saying? He got it on.
Brought it to life.
It's not just in him. It's on him. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, nah.
Yeah, that's
like I
real
said, I've been
dope.
waiting on him to come up here, man.
And then you know, like we live in a materialistic society, and people think you need material things to impress the other person, but at the end of the day, you good enough yourself. And wearing
Say
pieces
that.
like this, and just remind you that when you walk out the
Say
door,
that.
and that's why I want to do car trees, because I want you to, when you get in your car, like that's when I do my most thinking at in my car, like that's why I come up with a lot of these ideas, because I find myself like just tuning out a lot of things. So that's why I take a second to breathe at, you know what I'm saying? So you
that's
pop one of
amazing.
them car trees open, you just take a second to breathe to yourself, like take a few minutes to yourself, cause that, like I say, I had anxiety, you know what I'm saying? So just taking a moment to myself to let myself know you're gonna be straight, you know what I'm saying? My mama always tell me anything gonna touch gonna turn to gold, and that always happened in my life. But like I said, when I lost my job, it's just like, man, I've been here 6 years, like what I'm finna do?
You
know
were
what I'm saying?
devastated.
Yeah, so
No,
it's just
bro,
like,
I was the same way, dog. Listen, I'm gonna put it to you this way. With my job, I put in my 2 weeks just because before I put in my 2 weeks, I just kept having this like this voice talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Telling me, yeah, you ain't supposed to be here, man. Go on, put your 2 weeks in. Go on, put your 2 weeks in, dog. And at the time, I was just holding the camera, dog. Wasn't even editing, none of that. You know what I'm saying? And so I put in my, like, so I got into it with my boss. So I put in my 2 weeks instantly. And so they were like,
right after the argument.
right after the argument. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even, like that was just enough fuel to just say, oh, okay. I already knew y'all niggas ain't respect me.
Yeah.
But this just like blatant disrespect, dog.
Hey, let me ask you this question, not to cut you off, but what made you put your 2 weeks in instead of just walking out like fuck it all together? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, because dog, listen.
2 weeks.
That no, not even just that. I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna be real.
I'm giving 2 weeks.
I did think about the money, y'all. All that shit. Listen.
Hey, that's how my job hit me. We gonna pay you, lad. We gonna pay you vacation time. Okay,
I'm talking about exactly, bro. Listen, did all that. Yeah, exactly. So listen, but what it was, like, it was that. Plus, you know, with me, I always I analyze the situation too. You get what I'm saying? Cause like I did it, and then I was like, yeah. And then I kind of went home and I was like, damn, what the fuck I'm gonna do, dog? Like you know what I'm saying? I was in that same like, now with that little mama ain't back here, you gotta go on here and be like, shut up, nigga. You don't know what you're talking about. We got this. You feel what I'm saying? And straight up, I walked out on faith. And the funny part is, I told people, I was like, they was like, what you finna go do? You know what I'm saying? You know how motherfuckers
They push their doubt on you.
You know what I'm
They push their
saying?
doubt on you.
So exactly, they push your doubt on. Exactly, bro. I'm glad you put it that way. And I said, I'm gonna go shoot for Channel 2, just like that.
I'm
You know what
going
I'm
big.
saying? I'm going big.
If I'm going somewhere, I'm going
And the
big.
crazy part about it was, like 6 months after that shit, like I had just started like editing and doing all that shit, bro. I had an intern for them.
Wow. That's
But I
amazing.
just put. It's crazy you say that, cause I always tell people. Well, my mom, I get it from my mom, but the power of the tongue is real. She always say, "Watch what you're saying.
Yeah,
Watch
it's
what you're
true.
saying." And you spoke it into existence. You spoke
Yeah.
it up. You know what I'm
I
saying?
spoke it up.
You spoke
So,
it up.
Yeah.
That's why I always tell people, like, what he was saying, like, by him, that was the greatest thing ever. Yes, that was the greatest thing ever, because I ain't went back since.
Right.
I know niggas still there, still trying to get that
And
same check.
and that what I see
Still-
in the warehouse industry. Like, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, I went back and got a
Oh, I did
job
that
because
too.
I ain't gonna. I was like, I want to keep my money growing. Then I'm gonna quit. You know what I'm saying? I got a plan now. I got an exit strategy.
Yeah.
At first, I ain't had no exit strategy. And then another thing, like, I went wrong when I got fired. I got a job a month later. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really give myself time to dwell on, really think on, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to this job every day. I'm like, some days I'm going, mine used an hour from where I stay. And it's 4:30 in the morning.
Wow.
So I got to be there at 4:30, but I'm waking up at 3 something.
Right.
I'm going to bed early. I ain't really spending time with family. And I'm driving and I'm in my mind, I just got fired from the other job. So I'm really thinking like, my head ain't in no job. Like some days I might shed a tear going up there. I might just turn around like, man, I ain't going in here. I'm telling these folks I got COVID. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't going. Like, see, I'm going through my, you know what I'm saying? I'm going through it in my head. You know what I'm saying? But I say all that to say, now I got an exit plan with the job. I got none, so it's like, okay, I'm gonna keep this money. I'm gonna grind. I'm gonna keep putting it back. And you know what I'm saying? Eventually, it gonna be, I don't need to come here. You know what I'm saying? I'm selling 4-5 sweaters a day. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like my
have to speak it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking into existence.
People be always talking about, like when I tell motherfuckers, this shit be funny as hell to me. Man, nigga always hate, man. Nigga always hate, man. Who are these niggas hating, man? Like for real, who are these niggas hating, man? Listen, your biggest enemy is your inner me.
Yes, it is.
And that's what I was saying earlier. That's what I was saying. Like I was in my own head. You know what I'm saying?
You have to get out of your head.
Like, well, it be funny though, man. It be a nigga you know, man. Like I ain't trying to put nobody on no levels or nothing like that. But you know. When you know what I'm saying? Ain't always be that one dude, you know he ain't got nothing going. Now you really know, and you know he might have potential. But he always talking about some, man, niggas always hate, man. They hate, like.
Man, cause I work at Jersey Mike, that's my little side hustle job. But the baby gonna come in there, you know his studio around the corner. When he come in there, you know, it's by Jersey, I'm just there for a minute though, but I feel like you. I have my time set. I got a job because it's stuff I want to do to change.
And you gotta pay your bill. Life still happens.
That's why I tell
life
people
goes on. You know what I'm saying? But it's a hustle for me.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because I have.
Cause this your business.
Yeah. This is my business.
You gonna
right
be on TV One and WeTV.
I'm gonna be on WeTV. I'm telling you. Y'all think I'm lying. I'll be on WeTV.
Trappin with Auntie on WeTV. Y'all say y'all inquiries to the email right now. If you want to be on, if you want the cameras to pull up to your shop when they opening, y'all see y'all inquiries right now. Cause the price is low. Y'all don't want to wait till she get the deal and then
I told you,
she
baby,
texting
you didn't know me. then when I make it, you gonna be all on me. Auntie.
They gonna want you in the show. They gonna want you in the show. You know what I'm saying?
I say definitely gonna
be in DM now, Auntie.
They're gonna be like, Jay Black, can you tell Auntie? Can you shoot? Jay gonna be like, nah, I can't be Auntie like that.
I don't even.
And that was
Auntie, back then, y'all didn't come out. Y'all didn't even come out to the show and shit. Fuck with Auntie.
You know, that's how motherfuckers dog them up, man. I don't even be around and this like that.
You gotta see, I shout you out every week, bro.
Yeah. Shit, man, I went. That's my intern. His name Jay Black too.
I don't know that nigga, Auntie. You know that nigga, yeah. Nah, y'all knew. But anyway, like I said.
And that's why I appreciate everybody who support me from the start. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have none of this shit if y'all didn't support me from when I first had the idea in my head. And you know, like, and that's the genuine thing when you got a good product, man. A lot of a thing that you will notice. A lot of people who you be around, they may not purchase it, but they see what's going on. And it's a lot of strangers. There's a lot of people in the world, so you got a lot of people to promote too. Don't worry about the people who not supporting you, the people who not with the movement, who not understand. Just keep doing you, keep being consistent, cause at the end of the day, somebody listening to your music. If you're doing that, somebody wants your clothes. If you're doing that, somebody gonna support you as long as you believe in you. Cause ain't nobody else in the world like you. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing I want people to understand, man. We all 2P. You gotta give just like I gotta give. And as long as you sharing that gift and it's genuine and pure, and people can see that you ain't faking, man, people gonna support it, man. And that's one thing I can say. I ain't trying to sell this. I'm living this lifestyle. I'm just like you. I am you. Like, I'm letting you know I was depressed. I got fat. Like, I had a son. Like, I got bills. A girl, she pregnant right now. Like, I'm going through it. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting you know I am you. Like, I'm you. You can get through it too. Like, thank you to my circle, my pops, my mama, my girl, just talking to me, letting me know, like, You great. You know what I'm saying? No, don't let life defeat you. So I'm telling you the same thing.
Hello.
Use your story for your glory. Like I'm glad that you said. I was about to say, what is your other P that you'll say that like your rock? You know what I'm saying? Like you say it's 2 P's. What's your other P?
See, it originally started from my other P and my cousin. It originally started me and him. We got an album 2 P's in the pod. But so that's the original other P. Shout out to Solo Simo.
That's what's up.
Cause we were bouncing. We ever since we were little, we always been 2 P's in the pod. His mama, which is my cousin, but I call her Auntie out of respect. You know how you were raised, you know what I'm saying?
No, hey, look, we all from the South, dog. Listen, it's Auntie.
Yeah. So she like my mama. She like my second mama. If I wasn't at my house, I'm at his house. He ain't at my. It's vice versa. So we just grew up together. We always been 2 P, but it evolved to the world. Everybody being 2 P after I got fired and everything else. But I got a lot of P's, man. I'm 2 P's with my parents. We weren't the same. We think alike. I can relate to them. I'm 2 P's with you, man. If you going through something and you feel like you want to give up, I'm letting you know you ain't got to give up, man. You too can get through it. I'm letting you know you can do whatever you want to do in this life, man. There's a lot of people who will support you. I'm 2 P's with y'all, man. We out here supporting ourselves. We out here popping it on the mic. We
3 P's.
You know what I'm saying?
You already know, yes.
Anybody who like me, anybody who like sports, anybody who like anything, man. I'm relating with everybody in the world. Like I told her earlier, I've been to China. Anybody who speak Chinese, I'm relating with you. Anybody who like basketball, we 2 P's. Like anybody can be 2 P's. I ain't singling nobody. I ain't counting nobody. I'm relating with everybody in the world, and I'm letting you know. We all 2 P's at the end of the day.
Hey, since you said basketball, we 2 P. Who your team?
See, I'm a LeBron fan.
Okay.
So I ain't gonna really say I got no team, but I'm going where the king goes. So he played for the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm with the Timberwolves. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you.
Shout out to the Milwaukee Bucks. Kick that ass.
Shout out to Yanni.
But I love basketball. I'm a LeBron fan, but my favorite player is actually Russell Westbrook. I grew up on point guards, you know what I'm saying? And I like that physical kind of basketball. Like my point guard, like Steve Francis. Like a point guard who can attack the rim. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Chris Paul, Rondo.
Oh, that one talking about
I'm definitely take Chris Paul over Rondo because I like his game better, but Rondo got the ring, so I can't discredit that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm an AI fan. See, these are my favorite point guards growing up. AI, Chauncey Billups, Steve Francis. Give me Derrick Rose. Now you got Russell Westbrook. I'm gonna guards who gonna dunk on somebody, who gonna go to that rack. You know what I'm saying? Chauncey Billups missed the big shot. He had that pure shot. It looked like he didn't even have to jump. He just.
So Steph ain't in there?
Stephen Curry?
Steph, I like Steph. I love Steph, but he don't play the game that I would model my game. Like,
now you old school point guard.
I'm going to the hoop. Like I love the shoot. I mean, all that, but I ain't no good 3-point shooter. You know what I'm saying? I'm really like a mid-range, go to that rack. Russell Westbrook.
So what you think about John Morant?
I like John Morant game. He going to that rack. You know what I'm saying? He trying to dunk on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he don't care how big you is.
Yeah.
He ain't got no fear. I like people with heart. Like little small dudes who don't care how big you is. When they get on the court, they mugging you. They talking shit to you. They don't care who you is. That's why I love Westbrook.
What you think about my boy Ice Trader?
Westbrook can be 10 for 32 and he's still talking shit.
He's still gonna go. He got that energy. He got that energy.
Yes, I love that, but I don't care who you is.
Yeah, he definitely got that.
I don't care how bad I'm playing.
He definitely got the energy, and he talking about he's supposed to be going to LA. So he's supposed to be playing with the King. So
that'll be my dream come true. You know what I'm saying? I'm 2K every day.
Okay. So how can people get in touch with you to get your product? You know, your Instagram, your IG. You know.
Well, you can follow me on Instagram at LL You can follow the brand at 2P's Apparel Co. You can contact me on both of the platforms. I also got a website under construction. You'll be able to order soon. But the best way to contact us is through the IG DM. I'm checking all DMs. Me personally, I'm pulling up personally. I am delivering. You know, I'm grinding. We hustling. We getting this thing out. But guess what? You're going to have some one-on-ones on. And one day when it's like Supreme and the resale worth $200-$300, you will have one of them official first
The
pieces. So
original.
man.
make sure you tap in 2P's Apparel code, and at the end of the day, we are less different than we are alike.
Exactly.
With 2P's.
And if y'all real, you gonna keep the shit once they do get there. See what I'm saying? See y'all motherfucker, man. Listen, reset. Nah, bro, get it and put it on. You know what I'm saying? That's what I tell motherfucker. Wed, bro. That show your real support. Put it on and post it. You feel what I'm saying? Do something, you know. And this
Shout
brother
out
doing
to
his
Backwoods.
thing, man.
You know, y'all come out this weekend.
Yeah, definitely to that Gucci Garden.
To that
And shout
Gucci
out to
Garden.
y'all for having me. Thank y'all for having me. Thank
Auntie
y'all
gonna
for
be
extending y'all
cooking,
platform
you know what
and
I'm
allowing
saying?
me to come on here and promote my brand. Chop it up with y'all.
Yeah, I appreciate it. 'Cause, you know, I
It's
met
all
him. You
love.
know, I like your.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
me. You know, I don't need
I've
no
been
space.
waiting.
You know, I
I've
be
been
like,
waiting for the
you
episode,
know,
man.
I do. I be
Real.
like, you know, I just, you know, I
And
love
I
your
told
energy.
her
I love your
before.
hustle
Yeah.
from day one.
Yeah.
The very
Everything
first damn
genuine
minute,
and pure.
everything
Yeah, man.
genuine. You know,
Yeah.
ain't nothing fake about me, not yet.
And nah, this ain't the first day I
Not
first
your
day I met
bullshit.
that. I've been chopping it up with Auntie, so
Yeah.
it's just like
Yeah.
another
It's finna
reunion.
get
Like we
in.
chopping
Yeah,
it up
you
every
know,
week.
and I
every
like
week.
your brand. I like your hustle. You know, I like your story. You know what I'm saying? Because it's amazing. You know, especially a young man, and especially a young black designer up and coming.
Man.
You know, and he'd be like, "Y'all seen it here first on a late night trip with Auntie." So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it really is. It's amazing, and you know, I want to thank you for allowing, you know, me to have you on this show, you know, to, you know, represent your brand, you know, so, you know, tell the world about what's up and coming. You know, it's amazing, you know, your story and everything, you know, it is. Because you could have went a whole lot of different other ways.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
yeah, for sure.
So
I
many
could have
other
gave up. I
Exactly.
could have gave up.
But it's that determination.
It's that
and-
determination, that ambition to
Exactly.
know to keep going, man. Like,
Exactly.
and then you gotta realize, like I say, I'm on the 26th.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
Like,
God, man, you got so much
I got
on.
a long time, you know what I'm saying? So after coming, just sitting with myself and coming to a lot of realizations and just learning that, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I gotta be happy with me despite anything else, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So after I realized that, it was only up, and it's only up from here for everybody, man.
So
Absolutely.
before we leave, I got one more question, man, because we big on manifesting things and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
well, two questions. All right. First question: where's the greatest place you see yourself vending or selling your clothes this year? And then two, what are some artists or celebrities that you would love to see wearing your clothes?
Well, this year we got the pop-up shop coming August 14th.
Okay, go ahead.
Man,
And,
I got my
tell them
own.
about it.
I rented out my own store. So as you say, I'm big on manifesting. So last year I did a pop-up shop. It started at a pop-up. My first original live shop was at my girlfriend mother house, my mother-in-law house. Shout out to her. Now we going to a store. A year later, I done rented out a store. We having a pop-up shop stash party. 309 East College Ave, right next to Agnes Scott. August 14th, it's 4 to 9. Y'all make sure y'all come get y'all some exclusive 2Ps merch.
Yeah.
I'm taking over the store. So to say that's the biggest event because I'm glad I'm hosting it. I'm putting it together. It's the first time. Like I say, like you gotta risk it on yourself. Like I paid for the hours. I'm getting some vendors. I'm partnering with people. So just being the boss and knowing that I put the time and effort that I was putting into other people's companies, working all these hours into something that's for me. That's the most fulfilling thing, you know. I could say somebody else pop-up shop that I could participate in or something like that, but I think something that I'm putting together for me.
Yeah.
And I want my own store, so just
Ooh,
me
go
just
manifest
manifesting
that.
that,
Yeah,
and
manifest that.
putting my
Put it out
pop-up
there.
shop in a store is like giving me that, you know what I'm saying, giving me that satisfaction.
yeah.
Like, dang, like this is your store for these 5 hours. Like
It
this,
is.
It is.
my
No.
store.
It is.
No,
That's right.
It ain't because it's your
So that's
store,
why I
bro.
wanted to
It's your
specifically
store.
get a store, like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying, just manifesting that and putting that in my head. And the biggest celebrity,
And
man, I like to see
so it shall be.
Yes.
Doug, Gunna.
Yeah.
I like how they put that shit on Future.
Hell
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Anybody
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
like it,
Well,
and
they got
who
it, bro.
got
They
drip,
finna put it
man,
on
who-
then.
man, it's
They finna
drip.
put it
You
on
ain't
this
gotta
year.
try too hard.
They
Just
finna put it on
It
this
gonna
year.
wear you. You know what I'm
They
saying?
finna put it on this year. They finna put it on this year. Well, look, like always, man, y'all can find me at Hits in the Street with 3 Z's, just in case you sleep. Also at Aisle 3 Films. Auntie gone here.
Shout out to
T2O. See, we both stumbled. That's how you know he got some good weed. He done brought over here. He done brought some of that 2P weed. Like, that shit is good as a motherfucker. Like, you can find Auntie.
I fucked that all up. You can find me at Dylan Deborah. Spelled DILION.
DEBRA.
Late night trapping with Auntie. You know what I'm saying? And once again, I want to thank you for coming out, hanging out with me.
Yes, man. Appreciate it, man.
Come back anytime.
Y'all finna definitely see some of this on me.
Pop up,
Believe that. I'm finna get some, man.
Make sure y'all come to the pop up. See Auntie.
Yeah.
See my folks, man.
You already know.
Come to the pop up this
please
weekend.
come through.
August 14th.
Get you some of the Auntie good ass wings. Y'all know y'all missed that shit. Come on and get that shit.
So I'm
Need
gonna
that.
say, I feed the homeless the third Saturday. The last Saturday of this
coming
month.
up.
It's coming up next, not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the
31st.
31st.
One of these
31st.
Saturdays we gotta set it up. I want to come out that way.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Please,
It's
please
really
do,
rewarding.
man. Well, all we need
it's
is your
amazing.
time. All we need is your
We do
time.
it like
We
from
do it
like
from 3 to 5.
3 to 5.
3 to 5.
Come out,
Yeah,
just
3 to
the
5.
presence will be there,
Yes.
hands out some bags,
we gonna put the address.
I love to do that.
We're gonna put the meeting
You know what I'm
address
saying?
down
It's
here.
so rewarding.
We 2 P's, man.
We are.
At the end of the day.
And there's a lot of homeless out there, and there's a lot of, mental illness and stuff. So, that's my
And they need our
passion.
help.
I enjoy,
And they need our help.
we all play a part.
Yes.
And we all got to play our part, with our people. And, I just really enjoy it. I love it. So I'm going to say, and I said that to say, it's been real.
Hey,
it's been a stone cold blast.
You already know.
So, y'all, hey, follow Deborah Dylan, and once again, I appreciate it. Love everybody. Peace. And so, and stay woke.